So we're going to practice sitting meditation for another half an hour. So if you take your posture, sitting with the back erect, but not too stiff, so that the breath feels natural and not forced. Keeping the body still. So although I can say that the meditation session lasts for 30 minutes, in fact, it lasts for the duration of one breath. So this should be your goal. If you think about being mindful of the breath for 30 minutes, it can be a little bit intimidating. But if we change our focus or the frame in which we look at meditation, say, be mindful just for one breath. Can you be mindful for one breath, one inhalation, one exhalation, and then start again. So to recap, this morning I suggested that at the beginning of the meditation, unless you are a seasoned veteran and can go straight to the tip of the nose or your usual spot for observing the breath, then as a kind of a warm-up exercise, it's good to just feel the breath throughout the whole body. Just have that sense of grounding yourself in the whole complex pattern of sensations which comprises our felt body. So from the head, the face, the neck, shoulders, arms, hands, fingers, the chest, the abdomen, the back, from the base of the neck down to the coccyx at the tailbone, feeling of the body which is in contact with the floor or the seat, the thighs, the knees, the calves, the feet, the toes, breathing in and breathing out, and just enjoying that sensation. That's a wonderful thing to be able to do, just to breathe in and breathe out. So not trying to force the breath to be in any particular way, to be particularly long, particularly short, just allowing the breath to come into the body and leave the body in a natural, unforced way. Our effort is to be clearly aware of the sensations. All the sensations which arise attendant upon the in-breath, attendant upon the out-breath. And we can notice, we can observe, for instance, that as our mind has been more focused, on the breath and the pattern of sensations associated with the breath, that there is no sense of a breather, someone who breathes. There is simply the breath, the body. It's a function of the body. It's a part of the body. Expansion, contraction of the lungs, feelings in the head, face, the neck, shoulders, arms, hands, fingers, chest, the abdomen, the back, away from base of the neck, right down to the coccyx, the tailbone, whole area of the back. The buttocks, the legs, the knees, the calves, the feet, the toes, all the lower part of the body. You don't have to control anything, don't have to do anything. The body knows exactly what to do by itself. It breathes in, breathes out. Yeah, developing the ability to be present to our experience, whether it's pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. Being awake to our present experience. The next step is to focus attention at one particular point in the body at which the sensation of the breath is particularly clear and comfortable. the most common places in the area of the tip of the nose or the upper lip. But one can also be aware of the sensation of the breath in the chest area or in the abdomen, for instance. Now, rather than a more general awareness of the inhalation, exhalation, and its associated sensations throughout the body, we keep our attention fully upon the particular point that we have chosen, as if the mind is a gatekeeper and is aware of everything that passes in, passes out of that door, without following anything in, without following anything out. It's keeping to its post, that one particular point. If you put too much effort into the meditation and neglect the quality of relaxation, then the body will become tense, the breath will become distorted. So learning to find the balance between determined effort and relaxation. This is one of the most basic and important of meditation skills. If your mind is still wandering a lot, then don't become discouraged or irritated. Merely return to the breath, return to the object, start afresh. If the mind is still wandering, then see if you can observe a pattern in this cycle of inhalation and exhalation. At what point does distraction tend to take hold? For many meditators, the critical period is towards the end of the exhalation. And so it's useful to put particular effort into that section of the cycle of inhalation and exhalation. When the body inhales, then there is a natural energy within the body. And that natural energy may be balanced by a sense of relaxation. So on the inhalation, is the body already supplying the effort naturally? Slight emphasis on relaxation. During the exhalation, the body is naturally relaxing. And so the effort to recollect the breath should be slightly intensified. Buddha, the word Buddha means awake. This quality of wakefulness, clarity, should be present at every stage of the meditation. When that kind of dull, blurry feeling comes into the mind, that is the beginning of the hindrance of sloth and torpor, should be quickly remedied by an increase of effort and energy. So we are practicing being awake to the inhalation, awake to the exhalation, awake for the whole duration of the inhalation, awake to the whole duration of the exhalation.